Hi, welcome back to Ludivine Creation. So as I mentioned during my last video, I made extra paint because I wanted to try different techniques with kind of the same mix and see what the different results are. So I still have some Syrian blue, turquoise, medium yellow, white, bright green, actually it's called light green, for me it's bright green, and some phthalo blue. They're all marked, they were all mixed 1-to-1 with my pouring medium, which is glue and water, and I added to the cups at the time 3 drops of silicone because the cups were fairly full. So I just want to see if I get same kind of control over the cells that I do with a flip and drag with a dirty pour. So basically I'm going to stick everything in there, flip it, just lift it and see what happens. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to stick all my colours in one go. So there's all my white. So I want to put my white in first because obviously it will come out last. Opaques are heavier than semi-transparents, so it will sink at the bottom and the semi-transparent colours will pop up to the surface and make cells. Well, that's the theory anyway. So let me have a think what I'm going to put next. I'm going to put another opaque, which is the turquoise, so nice and high to mix them. So there is the leftover of the turquoise. That's it, so no waste. Let's use everything. Let's go with the green. So I can't add water to make them slightly thinner because I've already added silicone. And obviously oil and water, they don't really like each other. So if I add more water after putting my silicone, it's gonna end up being a bit funny. So it's from experience. So once you've put your silicone in, don't try to thin your mix because it will not work. Okay, now the medium yellow. So that's a semi-transparent. So that's the first semi-transparent colour that I'm mixing into the others, so we'll see how it goes. The canvas is just a small one. It's 20 by 25 centimeters, so that's 8 by 10. Obviously I just took because I have a little bit of paint left, and that's the kind of size canvas you need for that amount of paint. So okay, so the Syrian blue, nice and high, going straight in the middle. So it's sinking right in the middle of the cup, mixing with the other colours. And I'm keeping my last semi-transparent colour for last, and that's my phthalo blue. Nice and high, and it's sinking right in the middle. Okay, so that is it. So I think this cup is about 300 mils, so I've got about 250 mils there, which is about right for all this size canvas. Just quickly wash my hands. I'm going to stick it back there. I'm going to let it sink from the cup onto the canvas. I did not put any silicone oil at the bottom. As I told you many times before, I do tend to have some sort of lacing going on, and I'm not looking for lacing on this occasion. I'm looking for nice rounded cells with nice multicolored rings. Getting there. it's getting hollow. Just want to make sure that all the white goes there, goes through the other colours, sinks at the bottom, and then we get the yellow and the blue, the phthalo blue, the semi-transparent colours on top. Right. Let me just go to the corner. So, as I said, you've got the yellow, you've got the phthalo blue. Let me just cover my corners, and obviously at the bottom you've got your white. So I'm going to keep the rest just in case I need to cover a tiny bit more. Okay, let's see what's happening there. There's quite a few cells popping up. Let me just quickly torch. I just want to bring the silicone up. Lovely ring there. Lovely cell even. Okay, so let's see where am I gonna. I'm not sure where to start. I'm going to start that end. I may actually grab a piece of cardboard. I don't want to lose too much paint because I haven't got that much. As I said, I've got about 250, 300 grams, so I don't want to waste it. So let's get ready to take this on the boat. Let me just go over and I just release once it's gone. Let's try this corner. Okay, let's bring the paint to that corner. Okay, so I've got two corners filled. Still quite a lot of white there, a lot of gap. But let's try to torch, see what comes up. Not much happening in that area. Let me just see, let me just move the paint around and see if anything wants to show its face and come and play. Right. Okay, I'm going to start to distort some of the cells I've already got. So I've got to be careful. Loads of yellow and green coming up. Okay. Right. That is covered. And there's white in the corners. Yep, I don't mind. Not an issue there. Let me check that all my edges are covered. No, let's just take a similar. That's it, at least it will help it. Okay, so now let's torch this baby and see what wants to come and play. Because I will not stretch more because I've hardly got any paint there. I mean, it's just a rock quantity to be honest for that canvas, but I can't play that much with it. Don't stay over one area, keep moving all the time. Don't shake your torch too much though, because that's how I end up having that flamethrower. There we go. The cells are popping up. Nice of them to join. Okay, let's see what's happening. Need to give them a minute to pop to the surface. So, shall I try to stretch them a little bit? I don't think I'll be able to be honest. Let's give it a go, come on. It's only paint, I can start again if necessary. Just grab the pins from underneath. Still moving, so it's going to stretch them a little bit. So left and right, and come back the same way. Left, right. Kind of avoid your cells becoming too misshaped. Okay, so where do I want to go next? So that's made these grow quite a bit. That was a good move. Okay, maybe let's try to push that way. So let me just turn it round on its side, and the paint is in the middle, so I'm just going to take it from one side to the other. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, it's still moving okay. So I think that's as much stretching as I can do on this one. There's still quite a few air bubbles going on. I will have to use toothpick or skewer to blow them because I don't want to get the torch too close. So let's give it one more torch just in case. I'm living hope. I mean, there's quite a lot of negative space, so a lot of people like that. It's not my favourite thing, but you know, the paint does what it wants to do. So, quick overall torch. Nothing else wants to come and play. I will. I'm going to do this. I need to. Let's have a look at that. Very dry brush, nice and pointy. Just popping some air bubbles before I bring you in. I think I got most of them. That one still doesn't pass it. Finally. Right. Let me bring you in. Clearly, by doing that dirty pour and just flipping the cup in one go, I've had much more control over my cells. So in a way, it works better. They are not as multicolored as I would like them to be. However, because I put my white at the bottom, as I explained, and all my opaques at the bottom, and I put my yellow and the phthalo blue further up, they are the ones that will dominate the pour. So that's why you can see a lot of yellow and a lot of phthalo blue, because it just popped up to the surface. But yeah, nice. Okay, well, I hope you liked it and that you learned something, and I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.